Actually, Dad.
You know how it is. Just to build them on.
He's about to tear it up.
I know it's not the best cat burgers with the driving dunk, but it's just, let's not worry about it, y'all. Let's not worry about it. How about that? It still gets great animations with the dribbling. And this is what's really gonna kill. High block, as in maxed block, and 85 rebound. You know, to grab all that shit. Really good back end. That can do everything. High speed as well. 86.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we got a special treat.
This is just clamps the whole time.
Sitting in with us as well. John, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big time group to be a part of.
Uh-oh.
Good luck getting the word in. Let's take it to the sidelines when we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect
The rebounds on this.
high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf. And this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. And it's Kata in at the 5, down low. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to
Killing them.
race of the regular season.
Some would say belt.
So Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the
Oh, no.
opportunity to regroup. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, Boston.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Brown with a screen. Pass to Tatum. They need this. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Here's Bradley, defended by Brown.
You don't want the smoke.
Here's Bradley. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Fires in the triple. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster.
Yeah.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by Boston. Bradley misses.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to tap it.
Jones, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve.
You did that 3. They don't want no 2. Could have took that freshman off that broken. I want to force him to come to the rim. Not like that though.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Bradley, high post. Brown's there. Fade away. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Very consistent tonight in the offense.
Just don't know how to do the fast one.
Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
I know how to roll it, but it doesn't work with me.
Ivy against White. Stolen by Ivy. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, with a 65. Come on now, stop playing.
They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Tatum inside, working on Thompson. And here's Brown for 3. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Good work there as it goes. Bradley's got 23.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It does not feel like I'm playing on a high difficulty. I'm gonna have to raise it. I don't think I'm on a higher difficulty. I think I'm on like pro. It feels like, or even rookie. It's probably pro.
Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position.
But just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier.
That's so lame.
And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
Remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Three-pointer. And Detroit another 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses.
Shit. Yep.
Brown, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Bradley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. Timeout. 3 in a row.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Sasser. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Now here's Hauser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSN is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Kate Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths, We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Bradley. Again, the Pistons score.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
What a hustle play by Harris. Getting to the shot and shutting it down.
Bradley, that's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every...
I mean, might as well use it now that the stamina is a little low. Don't want to have it go too far.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum from downtown. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
1:31 left in the first half of this game. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Chomps with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows
I have
all when
that.
it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And some changes here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Harris. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. 58 seconds left in the second. Brown finds White. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, Brown missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Tatum with the block.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he
Good.
can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
Outside White. Drills it from deep. White's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Bradley. Good! Another from 3. Marries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Tatum with it. Bradley on him. Oh, it's
He's so
good.
fair.
Jason Tatum with a sweet move. Give him 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Bradley. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus.
All right, y'all.
Impressive shot.
And
Fellas,
so it's Detroit
fellas.
ending the period up by a
It is
staggering
not that
23
good.
points. And they've been
It was
shooting
a
the
mid-range.
lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room properly. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. Checking out the Pistons, you can already see. Thanks for tuning in.
No, thank you. Get it?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, BA, when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can transform a franchise.
Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Jalen Duran out there with Sark Thompson. And it's Bradley in at the 3 for small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
You don't want it, gang.
The kick to Tatum. Duran with a rebound. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Bradley passes to Duran.
That's a
Finish at the rack off the slip
that's a
feed.
dunk, bro.
Duran's got 6 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this.
Why is it making him lay that?
The drive by Tatum. Kick out to Brown. There's the 3. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And the layup falls.
Just to the Baja.
Bradley's got 49 in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo.
Oh, that's a steal.
Absolutely.
Come here.
They're
Come here.
playing their
Come here.
game
Yes.
and
Sit down.
executing at a real high
No, no,
level.
no.
Everything
Come
is
here.
working for 'em right
This
now.
way.
Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, and Bradley with
Good
the
shot,
block.
bro.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You can give him the ball again. Let's see what he does with it. You know he wants it.
Here's Pritchard. No points yet.
You know he wants it. Just give it to him.
Fires away
Why
from
would you
way
want that?
outside.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Tatum, shot is good.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league.
Bang, man.
And the Pistons have that in Kate Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board,
Uh-oh.
that's doing
His
something
ass.
special. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Bradley. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That will be the back end of a 3-game.
That's some 2K stuff right there, man. He played the lane really well.
At your expense.
Here's Bradley. From behind the arc. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring
What's
it
that?
out, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Tatum looking it over. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Bradley with a drive.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Boston shooting 44%, a pretty decent
Can't
clip.
stop me. Stop it. That's
Outside
not.
Brown. White on the wing. From outside the arc. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Fellas.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. Robinson, he's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser subbed in for Kate Cunningham. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Garza's checked in for Kata. Minot comes in for Brown. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. He just continued to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this.
And it's good! He hits another one!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Detroit.
No, sir.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Bradley. He gets it in there.
Y'all
He
boys.
was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it's time to bring up
You
the
hear them.
pharmacist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and
Sure
connection
is.
between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Sam Hauser and Freddie Simons out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Minot in the
Keep two so I can still get the good blocks.
Here's Simons. Good. Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Go beef.
Bradley passes to Stewart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Soft defense.
They still on that big.
10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Minot. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And it's Simons missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter.
God, flagrant.
Tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Tatum, he's checked in for Garza.
Oh my. Oh me, oh my.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Simons outside.
Wait for real. Stop watching that.
The Pistons. Bradley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Stewart. Finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hauser outside. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Hauser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bradley.
Oh my god. Let's be real.
There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Here's Tatum. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Sasser. Boston also changing it up. Cadis checked in for Minot. Derek White comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
You know, it's almost wide open.
On the wing, Bradley. He's guarded by White. Fires from the wing. And good! There's another!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Looking to end this cold spell. Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without...
Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Smoke that. How do I smoke that shot? Give me that.
He is tenacious when that ball goes up.
Don't smoke that one. Big, black, black, brow. That's what that sounds like.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous
Fellas, stop helping. You know you don't want to. You're already getting belt.
Here's Bradley.
Just let him enjoy it.
Off the mark there with a three. Pritchard against Levert. Pass to Brown.
Oh.
Off the mark with a little step back jam.
Apparently that's his shot, y'all. He wants that.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Bradley. There's the screen. Bradley with a drive.
All right, bro. You want to stand there, then.
5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Here's Bradley. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3.
Kobe's 81.
His own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. So we see the Pistons taking the W here.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history.
I didn't even know I had that many.
Oh, I feel.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining.
Gotta get the team cam back. Took a toll.
Some guys get mouthy and can't back it up. I don't need. That's a room full of professionals in there. Room full of dogs.
Alright. I'm gonna use my pass to take over. The badges that I'm rocking. I don't have diamond maxed out, so this will max it out. Make it like 56, you feel me?
All right, we're here. P's here. And the bus head to the game.
So we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though.
There's no pro. On Superstar.
What's up, MP?
Before I'm in that, I'll do this easy quest, just going to the limited edition store. Just don't want to miss out on free VC. Alrighty.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Smooth from here.
And in the locker room, this guy has been going over and through. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he put...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Oh my god, it just didn't even look like it was. Genuinely just didn't.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Is that right?
Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams.
Oh, something I just want you to see.
Pass to Garland. Six on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Come on, man. Cough it up.
Hunter sets a screen for Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Cunningham finds Bradley. Drills the three-pointer. Bradley's got 5 now. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of
Ivy, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. You know, Doris, one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces.
That definitely should have been a steal.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league. Adding to the talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
So, for the Pistons, Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Robinson is subbed in for Ivy. Cleveland also making some changes. Max Struz is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Sam Merrill in for Mitchell. And slammed up by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris?
I don't know why it wasn't such a clean pass. I get that I don't have bailout, but that is such an open look.
Mobley outside.
And I don't have low pass.
Now Merrill. And here's Garland for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Bradley to him. Boom. He jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Allen passes to Mobley. Now Merrill. Allen kicks to Struz. And a great assist by Allen.
Tell me the two of us can't get it.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
Bradley against Struz. And
That's
foul
an easy
on the
dunk.
shot.
They're holding.
At the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent.
Seconds left in the first quarter. Struz against Bradley. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Pass to Stewart. And that one, good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half. They've established great inside position.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mitchell.
That is not what he wanted.
Jumper, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in.
You're acting like that's gonna be hard.
Through one quarter of action so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far for the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Locking on defense with G. Very, very good. That's foul that we're doing here. And that was bogus.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
No.
Offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. They're sending to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Ball, the pass to Strus. Pass the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. It's good.
Not
the
enough.
assist that time from
Not
Ball.
close enough.
Mitchell's got 6 points.
Well, the revenge triple from Donovan Mitchell. That's a quick answer.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular workers routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Yeah, not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude.
They're just keeping an eye on him, bro.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Bradley gets it to go.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his
Sure are.
third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
And the Pistons may get a
When I get this dishmaster, they're really gonna add up.
Ryan is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Ball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rejection by Bradley.
Yeah, feel me?
Checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. Here's Mobley. Still yet to score. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by Stewart.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, boys, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Allen's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good block, for sure, but the lob has got to be better
There's
than
just
that.
no way, dude.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. Jacks up a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pistons.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort. I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Strus kicks to Garland.
You hit the next one. Dishmaster don't disappoint.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Just fine to shoot. But 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, is still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Harris. And it's Jaden Ivey in for LeVert. And Cleveland also making a change. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus.
All right.
Cunningham sets a screen for Brent. Cunningham hit the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything.
At least if it's the point guard setting the screen, it's the point guard getting on it.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Bradley, that's for two. And the
That's a good three.
right there.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Back to Garland. Down at the screen for Garland. Inside.
That's great defense.
That's on Jalen Duran. And in 2028, Cleveland poised GA to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century.
It don't matter. Don't matter what your name is. It doesn't matter. Get your little self out of my paint.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, a
Let me get you right.
scoring in the paint.
Garland against Cunningham. Outside Brent.
There was not enough time for you to do that. I don't know who they thought. I don't know how many seconds they thought they had. They had enough for me to come up, but you were 1 second left, and I would have had to set a screen in 1 second. Yeah, that should have took way less time to develop.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside the Eastern Conference winner, the franchise.
Leading the charge for this squad. Hey, Shaq, he's not on.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're getting locked up.
And that'll do it for him.
They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. They got locked up.
The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily
Visitation no longer comes back.
create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons head athletic trainer. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Boy, what a relief for both he and his teammates. They want their squad to be as cohesive as possible.
On the court for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter at the three spot. And teams are always looking for positional size. Of course, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill
Give me that.
is very tough to beat. Teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
That's got to be a highlight play.
Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Did I not just get a highlight play? Yeah, I swear.
And here is Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Cavaliers again can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Hang time.
Throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
For 3, Mitchell.
That's not you, bro. I'm right there.
Mitchell missing.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Bradley.
And one.
Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point.
Another highlight play. Come on. What are they talking about?
Max Strus is checked in for Mitchell. The Pistons shoot their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Cavaliers
Get him out of here, coach. Get him out of here.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Oh. He's rattled. Get him out of here, coach. Get him out of here, coach. He can't guard. He can't play. Why is he in the game? He got no straps.
Shot to stop the run. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's 6 points for Jared Allen.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Duran. Back to Bradley.
That ain't gonna work. That will.
Everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland.
Get out of my paint.
With the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. And it's blocked. Back to Bradley. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Hunter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
That's a steal.
To the wing right side. Garland finds Allen. Garland against Thompson. Here's Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
Jared.
And so it's ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. We've got Duncan Robinson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Harris. Then there's Bradley. And it's LeVert in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Stewart. And a dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control.
Is he pointing out where he's injured at? Cuddy was pointing out his hip.
Of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Ball dishes to Wade. And here's Nance. Here's Strus. Capitalizes off the crossover.
The willingness to get to the mid-range when that is what the defense gives you. Max Strus does exactly that.
Bradley kicks to Strus.
Jesus, man. Basketball.
With some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Kate Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy.
Like, already injured him. He's not even the star player.
Were you surprised by the success
forgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
Paul with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Strus against Bradley. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the inside.
Give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Clearly a foul.
And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. A 3.
There it is. Shoot that.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And Stewart gets it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the
dog.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their
The jumper's not quick enough. What is he doing?
Like they've seen here. These are the kinds of games they can have.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the franchise.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. Bradley kicks to Stewart.
Not just a few back.
Back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Probably more like half a dozen.
Now, here's Hunter. 7-foot shot, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And so
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win.
I know what it is.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about. Definitely over to you.
all right, thanks, Don.
Just died.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
My biggest takeaway is that we won. And we got contributions from everybody on the floor tonight. That's how you win these kinds of games.
Max team
and how you string together wins like this come playoff time.
I asked a question, I got an answer. Thanks.
MP, right here. MP, I got a question.
Yummy, yummy. A little bit of a food break.
Big game tonight.
Man, they're all big, Xander. But tonight we're going up against an incredible defensive squad. We know what we're in for.
All right, what does that mean to you as far as pre-game prep or the mental side of the game?
We are the incredible
What's the
defensive
difference in how
squad.
you approach this game versus others?
Oh, the scouting report. It's a bit more in-depth, but you don't want to change up your approach too much. Still got to play to your strengths.
So make adjustments, but stay consistent?
Okay, I can see you're not impressed. But I got something for you. We're going to break our season high tonight. They say defense wins championship, but whoever said that never saw us play offense.
That's a tape. Say it again.
All right, I got a little different, but we're playing one of the best defenses in the league, and we're going to give them more buckets than we ever given anyone else all season.
You feeling lucky?
Oh, bro, I'm feeling me. About to put on a clinic out there.
I'm supposedly like... Alright, bro. Excuse me. I gotta make a guarantee before it, because I'm like that. What? MP and DB. Damn. She just started staring.
Some exciting NBA action coming up. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. You look at the Kings, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for the Pistons, they get a big reward for the great work they've been doing as they break into the top 5. And plenty of people think they'll keep rising. There's just a lot of optimism around this team right now.
So we'll look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Sar Thompson out there with Duran. And it's Bradley in at the 3. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And
A little easy way. Could have dunked it. I'm not asking him to do.
Look, you gotta give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, BA. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Here's Bradley, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. As to Duran, lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Duran's gotten his second bucket.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sar Thompson.
Let's be for real.
Here's Bane. Banchero outside. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Duran with a screen on Suggs. Bradley passes to Duran. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. Orlando on D. Trailing by 2. Duran the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Wagner. His last outing, we saw him score 22. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
No, sir. I have to quit that one.
4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first
Stop being right in my way.
LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with
Check y'all out.
franchise history, 5 years of $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pistons in second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Suggs finds Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Ivy. Back to Banchero. Perfect pass to
I guess so.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Thompson, a screen on Wagner. Bradley passes to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Bradley. Back to Ivy. Here's Bradley. From deep three-point land. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him to pull it, but he doesn't want to. It's cool.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner.
Yikes. Yep. Playing that.
But it's no good. The Pistons lead by 10. To the middle. And the dunk by Duran.
They've controlled the pace. That's been the difference. And, you know, establishing that physical physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Subs with a screen on Ivy. And Carroll outside. To stop the run. And you can he'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and
too wide.
Determination.
And some changes here for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Thompson. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. Then for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Bain. And Black subbed in for Suggs.
Oh my.
Magic trail by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Localo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says
man.
we naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born in
Come on, man. Why am I in the pits of hell as my teammates? Dude, what have I done for them to do this with my teammates right now? Oh Lord. Bang! Jarvis, you're insane.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. And here's Banchero. The three. 6 on the shot clock.
Chill out there. You've seen how that goes. Why are you not open? Going there too. So we don't want it. You don't want that. You really don't. Oh, no, we're getting time after that one. That's ridiculous to me. What type of animation is that where I don't block that, just clean? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Stop that.
That's to Holland. The three ball. And so it's Detroit. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes.
Point run.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've
Sounds
seen so
good.
far for Detroit?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. We've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll. And another thing, they found the
If you can play defense.
playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Tobias Harris. Duncan Robinson is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Holland. And it's Bradley in at the three. Small forward. That's a good for Detroit starting the second. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send them to the line. It could be a three-point play. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
They set the pick. The three is up. Bradley grabs the board. The Pistons lead by 9.
done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Payne. The offensive rebound. Fires from deep.
Yeah, it's you, brother.
Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Now Black. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 4. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Harris. Shot from the wing. And a sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Bradley's got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To halt the run. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And now the Pistons in transition from deep.
Skibby get.
He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating their shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Magic. Franz Wagner checked in for Black.
Coming to Fredo Island, baby. That's for no block.
Wagner finds the mid-range shot available and takes it.
Here's Bradley, defended by Wagner. Fades back. Bradley misses. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. It's a 14-point game. And a dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Puts up a deep three. Another three for Detroit.
He started out hot from distance.
It looks weird off of that step back, but you can definitely tell it because of how slow it definitely. I was trying to throw him an oop, but he just, I should have just took it.
Pass to Bain. Wagner for 3. Rebound Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds.
He was just slower than me, so I should have just took it.
What surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. Once he locks that in, watch out.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Asar Thompson in for Robinson. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Bain, pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Bradley. Here's Duran. Dunk by Duran.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And yep, it's good.
Alrighty.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Puts up a 3.
Alrighty. Just kick it out. Come here.
Harris, a screen on Bain. Knocks down the long K. Bradley's got 30 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. And it's Banchero again missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Jacks up a 3. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 33.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Here's Bradley. Here's Duran.
I just can't with that. Like, he's doing that. He's timing like that.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. Ivy's checked in for Tobias Harris.
weird speed up. I know I was gonna be there, but he's doing it like that.
Not so fast, though. Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. The Magic are coming again. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
Adding insult to injury with the
He tagged Cat with a dog. That's what he said.
That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And out of bounds.
Great play, man.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Detroit shooting the ball 70% in this game. Here's Bradley. Connects again from distance.
Ready.
His 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Banchero outside. Looking to win the run. Thompson with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
So I was great help defense, not gonna lie.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running
Like, I don't know if y'all peaked, but I was playing great help defense over there.
right back after this word.
In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have
And now, how about that first half?
Know what I'm
Talk
doing.
about a dominating display for the Pistons.
execution.
And that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. But
The same
things
story.
will tighten up here in the second.
Different chapter.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with.
Give me that. Come on now.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Payne, the pass to Suggs.
You don't got nothing at all.
Here's Banchero.
Except for that.
Banchero throws it down.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Here's Bradley.
Hoop getter? Are we serious? That's the best one you could have said. You had the word right there.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off the top here. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Here's Bradley. Rebound by the Magic. Tipped. Fires the 3. Oh, he hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too
My
easy
steal.
right now.
I won it.
Back to Suggs.
Give it up.
Banchero outside.
Give it up. That should have been a steal.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Bradley passes to Ivy. Here's Bradley. Non-stop scoring machine.
On his head top. Don't worry, I got you. On his head top.
With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Wagner against Thompson. Ben Carroll left side. Clock at 6. Back to Wagner. Takes a 3.
That's just rude.
No luck on that one. Nice D from Thompson.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Here's Ben Carroll. And Cunningham pulls it down. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Ben Carroll. Oh, another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. To the paint. Can they get it? Ben Carroll.
Beat that cat with a dog. Come on.
Inside, their rebounding effort has been sensational. Guys, that's putting it.
That's again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Wagner against Thompson. And Carroll outside. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Ben Carroll's got 6 in the quarter.
Ben Carroll always a threat offensively. To me, he's the guy that can score from anywhere.
Oh, connects again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And again.
Come on now.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this.
Another
He's
one.
as good as it gets from long distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and
I didn't. I just don't want you to. Sorry.
right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Bradley.
I want it.
He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Bain. Wagner with a screen on Ivy. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Harris is checked
I
in
mean,
for Durant.
come on.
Holland comes in for Thompson. Robinson, he's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser subbed in for Kate Cunningham. Pass to Bain. And Carroll with a screen on Robinson. Here's Bain. On target from about 13 feet. Bain's got 5 points.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Uh-oh.
Bradley misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous for him.
Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
That was weak.
Scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Wagner. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in this game?
Well, just look at him.
Give me that. Come on now.
So strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Robinson with a double. Pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. And Carroll no good. Here's Bradley. Here's the 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons.
It's a bummer.
competitive. The Pistons' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. They've got Marcus Sasser, Holland out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Bradley in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Wagner played it in with a...
At that point, what are we talking about, man?
No answer defensively inside. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it. And another one. And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
That's a block.
Stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds,
Like, honestly, what are we talking about?
tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a 4th quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's good! That's another bucket! He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game.
6 minutes left. Tease it. Yeah, for the rest of the game.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Harris. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. And another miss by Orlando. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Bradley. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah. Get it back. Just beat that cat with a dog. You know what it is.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the inside. Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Here's Bradley.
Cannot hold me.
An incredible feat. Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Black outside. Lets it go from deep. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Going inside.
On his head top. You already know.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's... Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Magic have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to the
That's not a steal.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Do I have to reach and, you know, probably get a foul?
Of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Bradley. Connects again from distance.
Oh, how does a T get it? He is just firing away. And he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he could put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And Detroit making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Then for Orlando, Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Paolo comes in for De Silva. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's Bradley, guarded by Vancaro. The three.
What do you think I am?
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. Wagner with a screen. 4 on the clock. And a dunk by Wagner.
This is what makes Vancaro a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And he's going for the oop here.
Or easy oop too.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Hey, the pass to Wagner. Count the bucket.
Right.
Off a perfectly placed pass. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed.
Another one goes! Incredible!
I mean, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh my. I mean, that has stood since 1962. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Holland. And Green is subbed in for Robinson.
D-ball, Paul.
Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
No.
On the wing, Bradley, defended by Wagner. And he lobs it up. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wagner. 4-3. Bradley grabs the board. Down low. Wagner outside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say we just witnessed the greatest individual performance in NBA history, with MP racking up 90 points. Talk about it, MP.
You know what it's like.
Woo!
Oh, look.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.
I want to know more about that pregame prediction.
What do you want to know, Xander? I'm an open book.
Why'd you do it? Did you see something on film? Were you trying to get in their heads, trying to pump up your guys?
I'm just living in the moment, bro. And in that moment, that's what I felt, so I said it.
So it's not that deep then?
Nah. I'll put it this way. We know who's good in this league, and we respect that. But we're good, too. And people need to respect us. I think after tonight, more people will put respect on our name.
All right.
MP, right here. Right here.
Come on, MP. Always
Frank.
There we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. I mean, where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess?
I'm gonna beat that dog with a cap.
Oh, Frank, who knew you were a real Minch? I mean, the record is great, right? It's unbelievable, but I didn't come to the arena looking to break it, Frank. I really didn't. I just got in the zone, and my teammates kept feeding me the ball. So it is what it is.
You gotta be kidding me. It is what it is? I mean, you just broke the most unbreakable record in sports. That's gotta mean more to you than it is what it is. I mean, come on.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm a legend, Frank. Because this kind of thing, it just doesn't faze me. But, you know, since we're talking about it, one more thing. You know, for the memes.
Oh, yeah, of course. This has the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw. Wow, another gem from MP, everybody. Yeah, raise your hand.
Night, MP.
I'm working on that team, Cam. It's about to be max. Hey, you're insane. Are you serious?
We're here with MP, getting hydrated, getting ready to take down this trash-talking opponent.
What are you talking about?
You didn't see?
That just don't faze me.
Are you kidding me with this? That's interesting coming from that dude.
You want the smoke? Gotta shut this dude up, MP.
Dang, Xander. It seems like he struck more of a nerve with you than me. Look, we win tonight, and this all becomes yesterday's news.
That's true. Or drop your season high on him. This sticks to him forever.
I wish I got him to play against you back in the day, man. You got pride.
Bro, I know you want.
managed to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Jordan out there with Ashard Thompson. And it's Bradley in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
We're not being fair, are we?
100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. We've seen it already this season, and he has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
So great when you're in the first game of a back-to-back. How much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much, but from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Bradley passes to Durham. Back to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here.
What type of role is that?
Detroit with the rebound. And guys, this is the first
I know I should have hit corner, but it didn't go there.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
And Durham is right there.
Good luck dealing with Durham on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
She passes to Watford. Here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And Bradley gets it to go.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey's already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Jimmy Brown's a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
To the paint.
I know you lying to me.
Kicks to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And that's now 7 points for the franchise.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the trouble.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the rejection by Bradley. Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Quentin Grimes comes in for Kelly Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Launches from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. On the left. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ashard Thompson. The 76ers shoot their first free throws of the night. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim.
Come on, man.
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what the ceiling is. A much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds him of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, is there seeing the opportunity there to really capitalize?
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. break through.
Whatever, man.
Bradley can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4.
Just the go-to shot won't break, is it?
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's McCain. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Bradley with the ball. I saw him go on a scoring rampage last week.
Oh my God.
It is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Pistons. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's time to send it over now to our reporter on all the reports.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said that Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bradley's got 12 in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is struggling as a result.
Oh my God, block that.
Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Bradley from 3.
I say turn around.
Shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Got it off in time. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pistons have been rolling right along.
I want to lock her.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Edwards is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Drummond in at 7. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. It's Grimes on the wing. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot.
Are we for real?
And the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Drummond. And here's Bradley. 1 points in the game. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Drummond finds McCain. Outside, Maxey.
That was a bad jump.
Making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
All right, legs, follow me here. We look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Here's the floor. And the rejection by Bradley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Philadelphia moving the ball. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, you know he can score it. So in terms of his development, Jared McCain's playmaking is the key. That assist right there, very encouraging for this coaching staff.
Cunningham is checked in for Detroit. Here's Bradley finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Pass to Grimes. Now, here's Maxey. Fires, high post. One shot is good that time. Maxey's got 7 points.
And you don't see Maxey take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he certainly can mix that in.
Crosses over. Bradley can't get it to go.
Where is he even gonna get the bucket at? Because he's not going anywhere useful when his man is just helping.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's like I have to use him for a screen because he's not gonna go anywhere useful.
Outside Bradley. Down low. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Poked away. It's stolen by Bradley. For 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Man, it's not making me favor like.
On that possession, stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
For the key. And the rejection by Bradley. For the finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
McCain finds Maxey. Launches a 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach Jay
Come on.
Bickerstaff said,
This is a no pass zone. I don't want you passing there.
proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Fellas, he just cried for help.
During, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Harris. And Ivy sub in for LeVert. The 76ers making a switch here. McCain's checked in. To the middle. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Embiid. Defended by Duran. Shot clock at 5. Oubre, good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charani, who's calling in with a good story. Shams,
well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world. Perhaps not sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. It's in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets. Embiid with the bucket.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
The 3 from Bradley. Rebound by the 76ers. Outplaying the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Philadelphia's gone
Scoring. Not shooting. Not shooting. But it's mostly the defense that's creating the ability to score like that.
And McCain showing you some deceptive ups right there, able to finish with the jam.
Jesus Christ. Himself would be upset with what y'all just did right there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
McCain against Cunningham. Pass to Watford. Oubre for 3. Duran pulls it in. And here's Bradley from God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That
rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
And now an opportunity. Thanks for spending half.
Obviously, we gotta get that quest in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
That first half looked like a dunk contest. Tape was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. At the guard spots, Wilson, Cunningham, and Ivy. Thompson is up there with Bradley. And it's Duran in at the 5. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernail, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
A 3 from Bradley, cans it from downtown. Bradley's got 47 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Watson. Here's the screen. Here's Edgecombe. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Duran finds Bradley. From the arc, connects again.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become automatic. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Will Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
A 3 from Bradley. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss something.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Gets at the drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Max is really clever with that finish.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Bro, are you really in the way like that? Come on, AI. You doing me like that?
So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset in some of the challenges this roster has faced.
I still can't switch it until I get higher chemistry, so that's stupid.
It's deflected. Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out a brick wall around the rim.
And it goes down 2 points. Bradley's got 57 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Outside, Maxey. They double him with Cunningham. Inside, stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Bradley, no one. But he hits again.
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in league history. To stop the run.
Open.
No good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
What the fuck?
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Brother. Oh my God, if you would have made that, I was subbing myself out.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about PJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him.
Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
I already know you don't want to shoot at this point.
Bradley against Maxey. It's stolen by Bradley. From outside
Get a bench shot if you want to do.
from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red out from beyond the arc. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
1:46 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. A 3 from Bradley. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. McCain finds Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that was good. Embiid's got 8 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Bradley passes to Stewart.
Bro, so we're not shooting it?
Outside Bradley. From downtown, and again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in. It's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance.
You're blind.
And the 76ers shooting in this game, 45%. We've got Jared McCain. Quentin Grimes out there with Edwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's Bradley from 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bradley's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Pistons. Pass to Maxey. Over in the corner.
Cool, let me get him.
Now McCain leaps for it. Stewart with the steal. Here's Bradley. Oh, jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Over Andre Drummond? Are you serious?
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Drummond up top. Back to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey.
What are you getting beat for?
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
A 3 from Bradley. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity from deep. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier for is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career. In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists, and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA play.
Now if we can root for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And here's Bradley from he got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And Bradley gets it to go.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That will be his 4th foul of the game.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. That's literally disrespectful.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Edwards. Oubre comes in for Quentin Grimes.
Just like that is.
And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in.
Just like that, Simeon.
Philadelphia shooting for There's the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot.
There's no point over helping.
Tyrese Maxey showing you his competitiveness.
A 3 from Bradley. Good. Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind.
Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Fighting away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is quite simple. And again.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you just marvel at Tyrese Maxey's talent. He can take over a game now anytime he wants.
A 3 from Bradley.
Are we being for real?
It's stolen by Bradley. Hollins kicks to Bradley. And another bucket. Wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night. Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. So a new mark for the most triples
Had to.
ever in a game.
They told me to.
If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And it keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. After triple. Catch him if you can. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building.
Earlier in the day, you were described by one of your opponents as not a problem. Then you put up a season high against it. Anything you want to add?
Don't start none, won't be none. That and special shout out to my teammates. They knew I took it kind of personal, and they wanted to help me send a message.
I think the message was received. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dom.
Going into there.